Hey there, I wanted to say thank you very much for checking out our review and demonstration video. If you like what you see and you want to get one for yourself, please do use the link in the description below. You'll get a discount. It's an exclusive discount just for friends and fans of me and Uke. It helps to support our channel, so you get it cheaper. We get to keep making videos. Win, win, win. Thank you very much. We appreciate your love and support. Without further ado, let's do the review. It's New Uke Day. Look at this guy. This is a Curly Mango Metropolitan Tenor. This is my first ever mango ukulele, and this is a curly mango. And look at this. I just want you to see the grain and how beautiful this thing is. I don't know how many of these they're going to make, how many will be around, but I just wanted to give you an opportunity to see it and hear it. Look at this headstock. Look at this beautiful inlay. Can you see it? Spectacular. So yeah, it is beautiful, but I don't know what it's going to sound like, guys. This is my first ever mango. It's supposed to be similar to a koa. We'll find out very soon. I'm going to play it in reference to my old faithful, the ukulele that I use all the time, that all solid Acacia. We'll play them back to back, side to side. But oh my God, it's spectacular. I will leave links for this thing in the descriptions below. But there's a couple things I want to do. I want to play it side by side with the all solid Acacia, but also it came strung with a high G. And I know that a lot of people have questions about that, high G versus low G. So I am going to change the strings on this to a low G, but right now it has a high G on it. So I want to play it back to back, so you can hear what a high G sounds like versus a low G. So we're going to be doing some critical listening today, so please do grab yourself some headphones, because you're going to want to hear when we play the high G versus the low G, and also when we do the tone wood comparison between the mango and the acacia. It's going to be a lot of critical listening, so please do put it on pause and go grab some headphones, because you're going to want them. So let's start with that right now. So a high G, instead of being like a high note, then a lower note, then a lower note, then a lower note. Instead, it's high note, lower note, and then a high note at the end. So it'll make more sense when I play this. Listen, this is a high G. This is what it sounds like. You hear how that goes up? It should go boom, 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 but instead, bum, bum, bum. So da 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 instead of da 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 da. So I'm gonna play this, and then I'll play the low G back to back, so you hear what it sounds like. With the high G, it's like this. Poof! I changed the strings to the low G. I'm here in the future, so this is what it sounds like with the low G. And when I play a chord with the high G, it sounds like this. And when I play the chord with the low G, it's like this. Here's the high G. Listen to this. And here's what it sounds like with the low G. Can you hear the low note? Again, high G. And the low. Strumming on the high G. And now strumming on the low G. Can you hear the difference? Again, strumming on the high G. And now the low. Nice. So as you can see, they're very different. My personal preference is that low G, so I switched it out. I'm not going to show you the whole process of switching the strings out. I might do that in a separate video later on, but it comes standard with that high G. My personal preference, if I only had one ukulele, would be to have that low G, just because that's the way I like it. But again, that's very subjective. It's totally up to you what you want. It really does have a beautiful sound, and if you can do it, you know, I like to have a low G and a high G, because then I put those together on an album, and I kind of layer those together, and it makes it sound really amazing when you have multiple ukuleles with different tunings. So let's just take a listen to exactly how it comes out of the box. It sounds like this. It's beautiful. It really does have a beautiful sound, and you know, a lot of people prefer that high G tuning. So let's talk about this ukulele a little bit. I mean, it really does sound beautiful. Let's just take a look at what this thing is. It's Curly Mango in the Metropolitan series. I don't know how many they're going to have of these, and I'm not going to get into the specs. You can see the specs on their website, but I just wanted you to take a really close look at this thing to see what it is. Look at this. Oh, it is a spectacular wood. It does have a nice warm sound similar to the KA, but I think it projects a little bit more. Let's take a look at this headstock and the tuners on that. It's beautiful. It's very, very nice. But what I want to do right now is I'm going to go and put the strings on this thing for the low G, and I want to compare it to the Acacia so you can hear what the wood sounds like in comparison to the Acacia wood. All right, so now we're going to talk about the difference between the tone woods. This is all solid Acacia. This guy here is a curly mango. So the wood is going to sound different. I'm going to use this, my Old Faithful. This is still by far one of my favorite ukuleles that KA makes. I still find myself grabbing for this one a lot. But they're very different things. This ukulele right here and this ukulele right here. This is mass produced in China. It is all solid Acacia front, back, and sides. So it is still an amazing ukulele. It still sounds great. It still plays great. But this guy right here, this is handcrafted by luthiers in Java. So there's a lot more care and precision. I mean, obviously you can see that, you know, a lot more goes into this ukulele. As an example, I'm going to feel a lot more comfortable taking this to the campfire or goofing around or whatever with this guy. This, if something happened to this while I was out of the campfire, it would break my heart. This is something very special. For me, this would be something more like for in the studio, on my videos, maybe playing out. Obviously, it is a totally different beast than this guy here, but I want to stress that if, you know, you can only spend $500, this is by far the best bang for the buck you can get for $500. This guy is a little more expensive. This is around $7.99 as I'm making this video anyway. But yeah, totally different ukes. But I just want to right now show you an A-B comparison between what the tone wood sounds like. Both of them are all solid wood, front, back, and sides, which is a huge deal because as the wood ages, it's going to sound better and better when it's all solid wood and it's not laminates. Both of these are all solid woods. So let's just jump into it. I'll show you what they sound like back to back. I'll play chords on the Acacia and then I'll play chords on the Mango so you can hear what the difference is between the tonal woods. Okay, here's what the Acacia sounds like. And now for the Mango. Yeah. What I can tell you right away from just strumming the two of them back to back is this guy has a lot more shimmer and a lot more sustain. It's actually a more well-balanced ukulele than this guy over here. Not that any of these things are good or bad. It totally depends on who you are as an artist, what your preference is, and a lot of times it has to do with what the song is or what you're trying to accomplish. I grab for this guy a lot because it is a very dark sound. It has a lot of lower frequencies, and it's also very subtle. So that gives my voice a chance to really shine and let this kind of be in the background. This guy here, you know, you're gonna hear this a lot more as I sing than that guy, which is not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just the way it is. It's definitely got a lot more sustain. It's got a lot more brilliance. It's a really pretty sound. So let's listen to that same thing one more time, back to back. Listen. Still ringing out. It's good. Now we'll listen to this one. They're both beautiful. This one is definitely more subtle. It does not have as long of a sustain, so the notes don't ring out as long, which is perfectly fine when I am singing, because, you know, a lot of times I want my vocal to be the thing. But this really does have a nice voicing. Listen to these chords back to back. One more time. It's got a nice sound, doesn't it? It's beautiful. How about a little strumming back to back? We'll start with the Acacia. Now the mango. Beautiful. So there you have it. You've gotten a little taste of what the difference is between the tone woods of an Acacia and a mango. They sound very different. I think that this guy's a little brighter. It's actually a better balance of tones. This guy is a little darker and more subdued. This guy is a little bit more balanced, maybe even a little bit more shimmer on the high end. And it seems to project a little bit better. But again, totally different ukuleles. Totally depends on what your taste is. You've also gotten a chance today not only to hear the difference between the two tone woods, but you've gotten a chance to hear what the low G uke sounds like compared to a high G uke using the exact same ukulele. The tuning is rock solid on this thing. It is rock solid because of the tuners, because of, you know, the components, the way that they build it. It is rock solid tuning, number one. Perfect intonation, number two. Great playability, great sound. All of those things are super important to me as a professional musician, but it's also important to you, even if you're just learning the ukulele or you're just hanging out playing in your bedroom or for friends or whatever. If it's drifting and tuning all the time, you know, you're going to give up. It's going to be hard to make a pretty sound, but what's great about Kala is they deliver on that. Anyway, thank you very much. We really did cover a lot today. I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me and learning together. If you're interested in this ukulele or any ukulele from Kala, there is a link in the description below that will get you an exclusive discount just for friends and fans of me and Uke. It's just for us. It supports our channel and it also gets you a discount. So win, win, win. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And please come back and see the music I make with this later and share some of your music as well. If you have any questions about this or any other Kala ukulele, hit me up in the comment section. I love answering that stuff, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. All right, bye-bye. Thank you again for checking out the video. If you have any questions at all, please do hit me up in the comment section below. I love answering those things. And remember, if you want this or anything else by Kala, use the link in the description below to get a discount. It's an exclusive discount just for friends and fans of me and Uke. I love sharing my music with you. I love sharing these reviews. So, like, subscribe, and please do come back and share with me as well.